Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, family. Good morning. I hope how's everyone doing out there? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on their healing journey. Thank you for joining me today. Today's video, right? Let's get right into it. Is entitled "How to Never Get Ghosted Again," right? So let's say you met this guy, right, on a dating app. Um, I mean, he checks all the boxes, right? He's tall, he's good looking, he's handsome, he has a great career, he has a great car, lives in a great neighborhood. Just everything is good, he's your type, So you go on the first date. First date went flawlessly. It was just beautiful. He's telling you the same things that you want, you desire. It's a good match, right? That's why you guys matched. He's telling you guys are going to be soulmates. You're his person. You want kids. You tell him you want kids. He wants kids. You tell him you want something solid long term. He wants something solid long term. Tells you he started running the field or whatever. All right. First date went perfectly, right? Second date, right? Again, great second date. Couldn't be better. Maybe, whatever. Just can't complain about it. Great second date. Maybe you guys even hooked up. Who knows, right? Just great, right? He's telling you, listen, I want you in my life. I see us getting together, see us long term. We could take some trips together. Let's do something real soon. All of this, right? Third date, right? Again, now you guys are hanging out. He's coming over. You're seeing him every week now. This is like, you guys are moving into the fourth week or so. You're getting comfortable with him. All your girlfriends are like, when are we going to meet him? This guy sounds great. All of that. But you're starting to see a few little red flags, and you kind of, your spidey senses are tingling, right? So what happens? You notice at some point his communication kind of drops off, right? But you don't pay too much mind. You're like, maybe it's time for me to pull back a little bit, give him a little space or whatever. You go on another date or two, or he comes over to your place, you go over to his, doesn't really matter. At some point you're lying in bed and, he tells you, I want to have a threesome, or, I want to have a poly relationship with you. It's something that I do. I want to experiment and is this something that, is this something you see yourself doing with him? Or some other deviant desire he has that, he wants to have a threesome with you, right? At first you don't know what to say, but then you're like, this doesn't kind of compute with a long-term relationship and being exclusive and a family and marriage, and just not your idea of those values. So you say to him, no, it's not something I'm interested in. Boom, right there, right? The first time you say no to this person, any narcissist, psychopath, right, is the first time you'll find yourself in deep problems, right? So what will happen? All of a sudden, he ghosts you, right? You call him, you can't get a hold of him. Your number is blocked, right? And now your head is spinning. Because listen, at this point, you've bonded with this guy. You've drank the Kool-Aid. You have consumed his what has happened to you is that you've been future faked and you've been love bombed, right? You've been love bombed, and the future fake. These are two strategies the narcissist use to hook you. The love bomb, but the love bomb has to be tied into the future faking for them to anchor you with them, right? So that's what the future faking is about, right? So the future faking is the hook, line, and sinker, right? To the love bomb, right? So they need the both of them, right? So both of those just happened to you. So as a result of that, now he pulls away. Now he's ghosting you, he's punishing you, right? And you don't know what to do. So here are the steps to get through this, right? There are 3 critical dates you have to understand and apply to never get ghosted again, right? Number 1, once he puts you into the ghosting, right? Once he starts that, the first 7 days are going to be the most hellish days for you, right? You're going to want to pull your hair out, right? It's painful. It's horrific. You've just been traumatized, right? This person has just impacted your brain chemistry, no different than if he had physically attacked you, right? It's the same response the brain has to this trauma as if you're being physically assaulted, right? Just a little tip. What you want to do when this happens is you want to take some painkillers, literally, some Advil, ibuprofen. Take something when you're going through this first 7 days, because it's no different than having a pain. It's the same thing. You need something to ease the pain, right? Now, if you can make it through the first 7 days, the next 7 days, you need to make it to day 14. The next 7 days become a lot easier, right? Because what will happen is your brain will start to get accustomed to not that rhythm of getting in touch with him and him pulling away back and forth. That's how they condition you. If you can make to 14 days, then you're good, right? So from day 7 to 14, he's not going to contact you. He's watching the clock just like you, right? He's watching you, right? So he's thinking to himself, why hasn't she contacted me? It's been 10 days. Okay, let's give her another 4. Let's put her on ice a little. Oh, she wants to play with me. This is what he's thinking. Let me put her on ice a little more, right? So if you can make it to day 14, right? Now is when the healing can start, right? So between day 14 and day 21, okay? Day 21 is the day, right? So between day 14 and day 21, your brain starts to pull back, right? And now you start, your logic starts coming back in. Your emotional side is dissipating. Your logic is coming back in. And then you start to ask yourself the question, who the hell is this person? He's not who I thought he was. Your logic starts kicking in. You start analyzing. You start thinking critically for yourself, not emotionally. And so he now, the roles start to flip. He starts anticipating you getting in touch with him at this point. But every single narcissistic sociopath knows about day 21. It's the 3rd week, right? So here comes day 21, and guess what? He will contact you. I guarantee it. He will contact you, right? The moment he contacts you, this is what I want you to do on day 21. He won't contact you in the morning. He'll contact you in the evening. He has to let you suffer one more full day, right? So he'll contact you at 7 p.m., 9 p.m., somewhere around there. He'll contact you, right? When he contacts you, here's what I want you to do. I want you to delete his number. I want you to block him. I want you to delete his number, right? And I want you to go into no contact, right? It's going to be difficult. I know, ladies, you're going to have a lot of questions. You're going to want to talk to him. Boom, here he is. He shows up. But I'm telling you, this is it. He is going to contact you on day 21, week 3, right? This is what they do. They know this, right? And so when he does that, this is when you go into no contact. What will happen is, if you can make it through the 3rd day of no contact, right? You can make it another 30 days, right? You just have to have some self-discipline. If you can commit to doing this and find the strength never to contact this person again, right? You will survive this ghosting, but you will survive all other ghosting. And here's why. The reason you will survive any other future ghosting is because you've done the hard work, right? With this particular fellow, right? You have committed to going through the process, and now you know what the process is to survive any ghosting that comes your way. The moment they put you into a ghost, right? Or they start ghosting you, is the moment you realize, okay, I got to get through day 7. I got to get day 14. After day 14, it gets a little easier. I got to make it to day 21. Day 21, boom, here comes the narcissist sticking their neck out, right? And that means whenever they hoover you, right? Hoover meaning they contact you after they put you in the ghost, right? After they started ghosting you. The moment you see them contacting you or trying to contact you, it's the moment you know you have defeated the narcissist, right? It's the moment you know that the roles have reversed. Now he wants you. Now he's chasing. Now he's dependent. Now he's curious, right? Now he's realizing, holy cow, maybe I screwed up with this one. She's not like the other ones. She's actually standing her ground, and I'm about to lose this one. Let me contact her. Let me see what I could do, right? But that's it. If you can hold out to day 21, right, and then put him in no contact, you really should have put him in no contact a lot earlier. But I know you ladies, you can't do it because you want to know what happened. And what will typically happen is a story. Just to let you guys know, his mom is in the hospital. He's in the hospital. Where have you been? Why? This is what's going to happen if you talk to him, right? It's going to be some calamity that you know that's going to pull on your heartstrings and your better judgment, right? So go into no contact and don't ever contact this person again, and you will be able to survive any future ghosting that anyone ever throws your way once you go through this, because you'll have the mental fortitude and the experience of surviving one the right way, knowing what to anticipate and getting through it successfully. Okay, do me a favor, like the video. If you like the content and you think it can help someone else, please share it. Drop a like in the comment section. Let us know how you guys are doing out there and whether or not you think this would be helpful to you. Okay, thank you guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.